things have changed as far as the weather goes today. Now, this morning we had a south wind, and it was about 5-10 miles an hour maybe. Tonight we've got a north wind coming in on us, and it's gusting up pretty good. If you can hear it, it's 20 miles an hour plus probably. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting on an open field. I'll show you here what I'm doing. First off, I got my shaggy suit on to help me a little bit, and my bow's now on a bow pod, keep it up off the ground. But this is the area that I'm hunting. It's just a nice open field. I got a pond right here, and I've seen some does coming out of this, out over here right on this tree line. So I'm just setting up, hoping those does will come by. And I'm really just trying to watch this field. I got my binoculars out, and I'm going to watch this field and see what kind of activity I can see tonight. This place is really going to be hard to hunt this year, because I've been in here once hog hunting, but I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to deer. But you can see behind me. You see this tree over my left shoulder. That's all this is just hardwoods. I mean, you can just check this stuff out. I mean, and that's the way the trees are here. That's the kind of woods that we've got. I guess it's hardwoods, just real small trees and nothing to put a stand in. I mean, I saw maybe 5 trees today that I could put a tree stand in, and none of them were in good spots. So, yeah, this is the way I'm going to have to hunt it, is on the ground like this. I'm hoping with this north wind moving in, this front moving in, it's supposed to get cold tonight, that the deer will start moving. I don't know if they'll come hit this pond or not, but I'm hoping that they'll at least be moving out in this field. I can see them and get a glimpse of where they're coming out. So, give me a better shot for next weekend and in the morning. In-season scouting, you gotta love it. This way, there's a doe and a fawn. They're about 200 yards out when I spotted them, 178, and they come around the tree line, and then the next thing I know, they came pulled and covered about half of that distance, and then I can't see this edge of the tree line right here because there's a point that comes out. Yes, my hitter is solid. I mean, solid. Just knocked her plump down. I freaking knocked her right off her feet. Oh, man. She went right over to the corner of the pond. I'm gonna give her a little while, and then I'm gonna go see if I can find her. Yeah, I ain't been seeing any deer for 2 weeks. This morning I saw a nice buck, and tonight I just busted me a doe. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. I love hunting. I love this stuff. Okay, so the footage that you just saw is pretty dark, and there's no, my Roscopy was dead, and it was too dark for my iCam, so didn't get any footage of the actual shot. But I hit the deer, and I think I hit her a little bit low. I think I hit her down low in the chest cavity. I'm hoping I got some vitals. But when I started trailing her, I had a pretty dim light on me, and I heard something growling at me. And then I heard a noise that I've never heard in my life, and to be honest with you, it freaked me out a little bit. What it turned out to be was a coyote guarding his territory. He was giving me a little growl and a little, make like a roar noise kind of at me. So I can't imitate it very well, but I didn't know what it was, and it kind of freaked me out. So I backed out of there and decided to come home. And on the way home, at the time, I didn't have any clue what was growling at me. For all I knew, it was a Sasquatch or a giant mountain werebeast or something like that. So I was really freaked out. I'm a pretty brave guy, so it takes a lot to freak me out, but that kind of freaked me out. So on the way home, my logic kind of took back over, and I figured it had to be a coyote or something. When I got home, I got on YouTube, or my wife already had the videos pulled up for me, and played the video of some coyotes actually barking, which I didn't even know they did. All I've heard was howl, and that's what it was. It was a coyote. He was growling at me, and he was right on the trail with the doe, with the deer. So there's a coyote out there right now probably chewing on my deer. So I'm going to get out in the morning and resume trailing her, and she should be alright. Should be able to salvage it and everything like that, and see if I can get out there and find her. See if I can get her ran down. So I think it was a pretty good shot, but I just didn't get a chance to trail her down. So hopefully in the morning things will go my way, and I can find her and get her back here and start getting her processed. Well, you can see the results of last night's hunt. Coyotes have stripped her clean. I mean, down to nothing. I made a mistake last night. I screwed up, and she was angling toward me, but I thought if I got it in front of her shoulder, I could clear out her lungs, her liver, and make a good shot on her. But what I did was end up hitting her behind the shoulder, and maybe through the shoulder. I can't tell because the shoulder ain't here. But my arrow penetration starts right here. The steep angle she was at, I probably hit her through the shoulder. It hit here and about halfway down the ribs, and came out of her back leg. My shot placement was all right, but the angle that she was facing me was bad. So I didn't think she was angling toward me that much. I thought she was a little bit more broadside. So I rushed the shot, and this is the cost. You can see the grass that we're in. I just couldn't find her last night, just because of the shot placement. I couldn't get on her, and I thought she'd be all right laying through the night, but there must have been more than a couple coyotes out here, because they stripped her clean. I mean, there's nothing left but a head and one of the back legs. So it's a lesson learned, I guess. I got to make sure next time that my angle is right, and make a good shot on her. I screwed this up, you know. It's completely my fault. Now, a lot of people will call us hunters heartless killers, and part of that's right. The second half of that's right. I am a killer, and I won't lie about that, and I won't make no reservations about that. I'm actually kind of proud of that. God gave me my eyes in the front, just like a coyote, just like a wolf, just like a lion. I'm a killer. All men are killers, and yes, I did kill this animal, but I'm not heartless. This bothers me. This bothers me bad. It bothers me that she had to suffer. It bothers me that I'm not able to salvage this meat and use this meat. It bothers me that this animal died, that I killed this animal without following through and without properly doing my job as a hunter and being able to find her and being able to use the meat. Now, you know, part of nature is served by my kill. The coyotes ate last night, which that's not something that I'm real happy about, but coyotes ate good last night. Crows ate good last night. You know, the big circle of life, to quote Lion King, is complete. No matter how it comes about, she's gonna be used by nature, and that's one thing, you know. But it bothers me that I didn't follow through, that I didn't come out here and try a little bit harder and give this deer what it deserved, and which is a good, humane, quick kill, and being able to harvest this animal and use the meat from her. So heartless killers, only half right. This bothers me quite a bit. One tip I will give you guys is when I came out here this morning, you might be able to hear the crows still in the background. There's one right in the tree right there. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to blood trail this deer this morning because it's grass. It's tall grass, and my feet are soaking wet. You can see there's frost. There's frost on this grass, and I knew there wasn't going to be no blood trail, which is why I couldn't find her last night. So what I did when I got out here first thing this morning, I knew she wasn't going to go far because I thought her front shoulder was broke. I knew she wasn't going to go far. So the first thing I did when I got out of the truck was looked for the crows, looked for carrion birds, and they're sitting right behind me. I walked from the truck, went to the pond over there where I last seen her lay down, and walked directly to her. When I got up on her, the crows flew off. So if you don't have blood trail, look for carrion birds, look for the crows, look for blue jays, stuff like that. They'll be on these carcasses, and they'll be on them pretty quick. So it's a bad end to what was a good hunt, and I was really elated last night, and now I'm pretty heartbroken. So I'm sorry that I wasn't able to come through and make a good, clean shot, and I'm really heartbroken about this whole situation. But there's just nothing I can do about it now, except move on and learn my lesson. So it's a terrible thing, but that's how we learn. That's how we grow, is by making mistakes like this. I will say one thing too, is I've got the stalk and sling on this bow, and this made it a whole heck of a lot easier to get in here and trail this morning. The stalk and sling is awesome. I love this thing. So I've been able to trail with this thing just hanging over my shoulder was pretty good. So unlike some of the other pros out there, and I can't even say that I'm a pro, but unlike some of the other videos out there, you'll never see me say I made a good shot and not fess up to my mistakes. I really thought I'd made a good shot last night. I really thought I'd nailed her pretty hard, but it didn't turn out to be the case. I screwed up. I made a bad shot on her, just pure and simple. So lesson learned. Hopefully we'll move on from here and make sure with my angle next time, make sure I get proper arrow placement, and try to do a little bit better when it comes to getting out here and finding these animals. So looks like it's time to head back to the house and get a cup of coffee and get some of these wet clothes off. So I'm sorry, Mama Doe. I wish I could be taking you home with me. Well, I'm Mike from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Please be sure to visit our website. Please be sure to hear the whole story on this rather than watch a video. You can tune into our live webcast Friday night. And you can find the link right there on our homepage of our website, the countdown clock. Be sure to tune into that. So we had a good weekend, no matter what. So I really appreciate you guys watching these hunting journals, and hopefully next time it'll turn out a little bit better than this. Appreciate you watching.